Hello, if you can hear me, let me know. Just want to double check. Yeah, sorry I'm late. I ordered some food and it got canceled, so bummer. Did I know Fanfiction Friday? No, but I'm interested. Oh, Alistair, you asshole. I thought you couldn't hear me. Oh, I'm a bit loud? Am I actually too loud? I don't know how to solve that. Turn down your knob, I suppose. So, okay. Hello and welcome. I had the gun in my mouth, then I got the notification you were streaming. Thank you, government my ass. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you. I don't know, Alistair. Yeah, hello. It's my giant face. Sorry about that. Anyway, hello and welcome to the Ruby Weapon Hour. I am your host, the Ruby Weapon. Today is going to be a little bit different. This is more like what I used to do on Periscope, where I'm going to read to you some really terrible or weird fan fiction for you to enjoy. Don't worry, I am going back to Bloodborne. This is not something I'm going to do all the time. I just thought it would be fun because this is something I really enjoy. So Sonic High School is infamous as a, I think it is a trollfic, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's beautifully written. It's hysterical and really weird. So hopefully you will enjoy my live reading to you. Hello, Penny Kettle. How's it going, babe? Alright. Yep, same cam quality. Same great quality, right? Sorry about that. Hello today. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. I have like for really bad dry mouth, so I am having some coconut water. That is the stream drink. And yeah, as you can see, my dear friend Skelmo has joined us. Pat moved him toward me closer. I don't know why. He just did. If you hear any tapping noises, that's Pat. Of course you can request fanfics if you would like one read to you. Then just, yeah, tweet it at me at Peach Saliva. And yeah, Pat's here. He's just kind of on his headphones playing 14. Surprise.
I'm grinding for a shiny sword.
Yeah, he's doing it. I bet he does. Scream Lord. Okay, so, yeah, what I used to do are these bedtime stories streams. So, I know you came here for one thing only, and that is some weird fucking fanfic, so here we go. Let's dive in. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to put them to sleep. Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. I'm doing my job. God. Anyway, here we go. So I'm just gonna put this puppy down here. Alright, folks. Sonic High School by Dark Doom Firemaster. I will go ahead and read. Oh, if you would like to follow along, just Google Sonic High School fanfiction, and it's there. It's on fanfiction.net. I am going to be reading it verbatim, spelling errors and all. If there's any slurs, I'm gonna talk over it. I'm not gonna read it. Sorry. But here's the synopsis. Sonic High School features Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge, Espio, and more in crazy high school drama, passionate romances, and crazy cliffhanger endings. It is known as the most addictive story online, here we go. And it is the ultimate Sonic story about high school. This story contains no graphic descriptions, and all the high school students are 18 years old. Okay, FYI, it's pretty graphic, so watch the fuck out, because here we go. Oh, thank you for hosting me, Whitney. That's so nice. Where's the alcohol? I actually am not feeling well tonight, so I don't think I'm going to drink yet. I'm sure by chapter 3, We're going to be deep in some red wine, but for now, just the coconut water to get me hydrated. I did read this one before, FYI. I have read this one before, but it's my favorite, and I really want to introduce more people to it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But if you guys want me to read something else, let me know on Twitter, because I'm not going to be able to read all of the chat tonight. You know what I mean? So, here we go. Sonic High School, Chapter 1. Sonic woke up and looked at the clock. 7 a.m. it said, and Sonic screamed. I am late for school. I have to get to school now, said Sonic, jumping out of bed. Sonic put his clothes on really fast and ran out of his room because he is fast. No time for breakfast, said Sonic as he ran past Sonic's mom. You will regret this, said Sonic's mom, leering at him from the kitchen stove, wearing aprons and oven mitts on her hands. Sonic did not care. He was late. Sonic ran outside and ran to the bus stop where people were getting on the bus. Tails! Knuckles! Wait for me, said Sonic as he ran toward the bus. Hey, Knuckles, it's Sonic, said Tails to Knuckles at the bus stop. He is late, said Knuckles to Tails before getting on the bus. Sonic ran so fast to the bus, and he got on the bus after Tails. I'm already exhausted. Hold on.
Sonic's mom was wearing aprons on her hands.
Aprons, I know exactly. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that not gorgeous? Oh, already.
It's the little things.
It is. It's the little things. Just in time, said Sonic, huffing and puffing like he was doing the Cupid shuffle for the first time. Sonic sat down next to Tails, and Knuckles sat behind them, taking up both seats. I'm so bad, said Knuckles, laughing, because he sat there where two people could sit, and Knuckles did this every day, and no one bothered him, but they all knew it was against the rules of both man and God. The bus started and drove at the school and parked, and they got out. We're at school now, said Tails. It's time to go to class. Sonic was also at school, so he went to his first class of the day, English class. Sonic did not like English very much, but he did not like any class very much. That was not about running and going fast, which is what Sonic does best. Sonic got to his class and sat down in his seat. It is journal day, said Sonic's English teacher, Mrs. Lesson. Mrs. Lesson was tall and white and had gray hair, and she was not pretty. Take out your journals and put them in a pile, and I will read one of your entries to the class. Sonic took out his blue journal and ran to the front quickly, and put his journal on her desk and ran back to his desk, all with his head down and not talking or looking at anyone. Sonic was so fast that he did it first, everyone else did it afterwards, and slower. Mrs. Lesson grabbed a journal from the pile, and Sonic knew it was his because it looked just like Sonic's journal. Sonic knew this because he had written in it so many times it was crazy. Mrs. Lesson opened to a totally random page, and it was the worst page she could pick. She began to read. Dear Journal, I called the doctor today about a problem. I have a problem with my balls. They are itchy, and it is difficult to sit still with them because they are so itchy. I have to back up against stucco surfaces and rub up and down on them to relieve the itchiness. No creams have worked. Creams only make my ball sweat smell like the breath of a thoroughbred, and I think Amy, my girlfriend, noticed. I hope my doctor calls. Love, Sonic. Oh no, stop reading, said Sonic, but he reacted too late. Because it was already read, all of it. Everyone in the class laughed, and Sonic felt like an idiot asshole because now everyone knows all about his ball problems. Sonic felt his rage build up inside him like a pool of lava in a volcano. Stop laughing at me! Don't tell anyone, shouted Sonic. But everyone was laughing so loud that they did not hear him, and Sonic was just so embarrassed and mad and sad, but more embarrassed, so he ran out of the class fast. Sonic ran to his locker and opened it and screamed into it. He screamed, "This sucks!" and curse words too. What is the problem? Said Tails. Are you mad? Said Tails. Sonic was mad, so he nodded. You should tell everyone that it is okay to have problems with your balls, and that they probably have problems that they do not want everyone to know about too, so stop laughing at me. Sonic thought Tails was right because Tails was smart. Knuckles was there too, so he said, Sonic, what's this I hear about your having problems with your penis and balls? Sonic was so mad again, so he punched Knuckles and ran away quick. Where Sonic ran to was his next class. It is now second period, so it was okay, and that class was history class. Sonic did not care about history class. Hey, Amy, said Sonic, check me out. and Sonic did a dance move. "Wow, let's kiss," said Amy, and Sonic and Amy kissed right there in the class, and some of the other people in the class watched. But the teacher wasn't there yet, so they didn't get in trouble. And who is gonna tell Sonic he can't kiss his girlfriend in class? Amy kissed Sonic so hard that he was thinking, "Let's have sex," but he didn't say it because the teacher would show up by the time they started to have sex in history class. Sonic kissed back really hard, and it was sexy to everyone. The teacher arrived, and they did class, but Sonic just looked at Amy the whole time, who was sitting next to Rouge. Amy and Rouge talked, and they looked at Sonic sometimes and laughed, and Sonic thought Amy was telling her about how awesome Sonic kissed her, but it was not. Rouge was telling Amy about Sonic's gay ball problems, and Amy was Sonic's girlfriend, but she thought it was just the funniest thing ever. Class ended, and Sonic went to Amy quick, and did not stop on the way. "Hey, Amy, why do you go telling Rouge about how hard we kiss?" Smiley face, said Sonic with a smile on his face that meant he did not care that Amy did this, and really wanted her to because it made him look cooler. "Actually, Rouge was telling me about the problem with your balls and penis and butthole that everyone found out about in your English class." Wow, was Sonic surprised. He did not know what to say. End of chapter 1. And there you have it, your first taste into Sonic High School.
There's no way that's real. There's no way.
I don't even care. I love it. Yeah, hey, Razor Panda, welcome. Sorry you just joined there. Yeah, it was a hell of a chapter, Citrus Drink. Yeah, now it's his butthole. I mean, if you'll notice, look, if we're gonna critique this, if you'll notice, it goes from, it seems to go from his balls problem, which is true, and then it goes to his penis and balls problem, as Knuckles put it. As it happens, and then as the gossip continues, they play telephone, and of course, Rouge tells Amy that it's also his butthole. See, that's literary criticism right there. I'm doing it right now. Pat is loving it, but he won't admit it. Of course, he loves it. Yeah, every time someone brings up another body part, oh my god, so stupid. Oh man. Shame they didn't mention Sonic's mom. What? What about the taint? That was not mentioned. I don't know.
Well, if it got to the butthole from his balls, it had to travel along the tank.
I guess you're right. I suppose so.
It's only natural.
Oh, thank you, Zirikin. Wow, thank you for subscribing. Oh, speaking of which, look, I got a shill. I have a subscriber button. If you want to subscribe, that would be super, super great. If not, don't worry about it. But if you subscribe, I do have some emotes coming along the way. I know it's taken me a while, but I'm getting them. And also, I plan on donating anything I receive from Twitch. I'm going to donate 10% every month to a charity. And this month, I think I'm going to do I'm looking for a men's shelter. I think there's one I found in Chicago. So there's a men's, specifically a shelter for men in Chicago. So I think I'm going to do some donating there. And of course, I'll provide receipts, etc. So if you would like to subscribe, please do. Oh my god, thank you, Code Blue. Thank you very kindly. But if not, follow, hang out. I'm cool. We can hang out. That's fine. But yes, so that's what that is for. Yes. There is a sippy cup emote. There is one. It is coming. My dear friend Strident Song made it for me. He is awesome, and I love him. And I will credit him as soon as I get this thing up. Sorry. And if you would like also to submit an emote, please let me know. Because I don't know how to do any of this at all. Please feel free to help me or give me advice because, and Pat doesn't know what the hell either. We're all just kind of blindly stumbling around.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it here first, folks. What is the link to my YouTube archives? I actually do not have a YouTube archive just yet. However,
oh no shit.
However, someone actually has been archiving my Bloodborne streams for me, which I think is really kind. So if you want to just look up like Pageborn or Peach Saliva, I guess even, and just put that in YouTube, that's already up. I'll probably have an archive of my own very shortly. I've just been kind of lazy on that front. The reason shelter for men is because I feel like there's so many charities going toward women's shelters. I just felt like, if there's so many women's shelters, there's not one for like men who've been battered and men who, so I feel like, I'm going to try to go for charities that aren't as popular to donate to. So I was thinking of doing something like that. And then maybe next month, I think a lupus charity because I have lupus. So there's that. So that's just what I'm thinking. Men's shelter gets less funding. That is exactly it, Donut Julio. Exactly. A panic emote would be great. Thank you, Tech Agent. That is so nice. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my god. The skeleton? Oh, that's Skelmo. He is a dear friend, and he enjoys it when me or Pat stream. Pat insists, to be honest, Pat just insists if someone's going to be streaming in this house, god damn it, Elmo will be there. So
you insisted on getting the skeleton.
I insisted on buying the skeleton.
I insist on using the skeleton.
He insists on using the skeleton. So that's that.
Skeletons are funny.
That's Skelmo. We love him. Quick Save, yeah. If the YouTube archive, the guy is Quick Save. So very nice. I want to get in contact with him, or her, or them, whatever. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, Pat's playing 14. Sorry about that, Papa. Do I for real have lupus? I do, unfortunately. I know.
It is lupus.
It is lupus for once. I know there's that joke, like, it's never lupus, but it is. I totally have it. It sucks. And that's why often when I'm streaming, like when I play Pageborn, and you can actually watch me, if you watch my videos, you can watch me, especially last night was terrible. You can watch as my fever, I get really bad fevers at night, every night. So right around 10 o'clock to like 1 a.m., you can watch my sanity just dissolve. I forget things, I lose like direction. It's real weird, but there's that. There are 2 skeletons in this shot. Only one is draped in fleshy flesh. That is true. Oh yeah, these are bedtime stories, so go to sleep. Don't give up, skeleton. But can you adopt these men? No, Dildozer Fred. You can't. Unless they're under 18. Skelmo is the hero we all need. I'll tell you that much. Why doesn't lupus turn you into a werewolf? It's the most disappointing name. The reason it's called lupus is I believe back in the day it is named after like wolf stuff because it has so many symptoms, but one of the most common is you develop a purple rash mask on your face like this, and what?
I'm just trying to get comfy.
Oh. You develop like a purplish weird rash on your face, like mask thing, and it kind of makes you look like a wolf or whatever. I actually have never gotten it before, so I don't get the mask, but some people do. But we should move on to Sonic High School, Chapter 2. Can you not adopt someone over 18? I don't think so, because then they're legally an adult. But I wouldn't know. I would not.
Pretend like you're adopted.
I guess you can. Yeah, I guess so. Not adopting men, first off, rude. Second, racist. You're right. I'm checking the privilege right now.
Oh, if you think that's racist, get ready for more of this fucking fanfic.
Yeah, well, this fanfic gets crazy. Yes, that's right, Cyric. They call it the butterfly rash. Lycanthropy would be a way cooler symptom, but alas. Anyway, let us move on to Chapter 2 of Sonic High School. Chapter 2 is entitled The Prom. Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to check how bright this thing looks. What's going on here?
Is my foot in the shot right now?
Huh?
No, it's not. Cool.
No, your foot's fine. Okay. Chapter 2, The Prom. The rest of the day for Sonic was awful. So bad it was that Sonic went home and went right to the bathroom and took a big poop. It was a mad poop because it went out fast. I honestly forgot how... Oh my god. Okay. It was a mad poop because it went out fast. It shooted out of his butthole so fast that it was like a gun shooting. His poop, his poop stunk so much that even the neighbors could smell it, and they all had a meeting at night about what to do about it, and they decided that they would just put fans on outside, and if it really started to smell again, they would do something else. That's awfully passive-aggressive, isn't it? So Sonic pooped and went up to his room and shouted into his pillow, "I hate everything!" Sonic shouted loud, and he heard a knock at his door. "What is wrong, Sonic?" asked Sonic's mom. Nothing, said Sonic, said Sonic. "Okay, just keep it down because I am trying to watch the TV," said Sonic's mom to Sonic and left without saying anything else. Sonic was in his room still, so he looked out to the window and saw Tails flying there with his flying tails. "Sonic, are you okay?" asked Tails. "I was worried about you, Sonic." Sonic was less mad because Tails was always nice and smart and didn't care that Sonic left his porns around his room so he could think about kissing and doing sex on Amy when he wasn't with Amy. "Please be happy," said Tails. "Are you there?" Sonic went to the window and opened the window. Sonic grabbed Tails and put him on the bed because Sonic is strong too. "This day was the worst," said Sonic. "Everyone thinks I'm a..." Okay, just so you know, if I feel uncomfortable about like a slur or a word, I'm just gonna skip over it. Sue me. I'm sorry. But you can follow along if you want. "Everyone thinks I'm a loser, all because I gave them my journal." Sonic cried a little, and Tails put his hand under his face to catch his tears. Tears can stain a carpet. Tears can stain a carpet. Tails hugged Sonic and said, "I am always here for oo. The prom is tonight also." "Wow, I forgot," said Sonic. Sonic ran to his closet fast and pulled out his prom uniform. "It's a tuxedo," and put it on faster. "Is our limo here yet, Tails?" said Sonic while looking at Tails. "Yes," said Tails right back. "Let's go." And Sonic went outside with Tails, who was also in prom clothing, and they went outside and got in the limo. "The limo is broken," said the limo driver, who looked like a person, but... Whoa! Definitely forgot that was in there. I don't even know if I could say that. Can you look at this?
Alright, what's the point of that?
Right there. He looked...
Oh, you're good.
Alright.
As long as you're not throwing N-bombs around like willy-nilly, you're
of course
probably
not.
fine.
So this says, "The limo is broken," said the limo driver, who looked like a person but darker colored. Wow. Thank you, Sonic High School. Holy shit. That's crazy. Anyway, Sonic and Tails got out of the limo. I can't believe I forgot all this shit's in here. Sonic and Tails got out of the limo and asked the limo driver if they could fix it. "Nope, the limo is broken eternally," said the limo driver. So Sonic grabbed Tails' hand and said, "Let's go!" And ran all the way to prom, which was on an island called Ghost Island. "This place is scary," said Tails. Ghost Island was really scary. It was shaped like a skull, and everything looked like it was dead. Sonic looked at Tails. "Yeah, it is," said Sonic. "Why would put the prom on this island?" said Tails. "I don't see anyone else from the school here." Tails and Sonic were both worried about it all. Sonic and Tails walked forward, and there was a haunted house. Sonic and Tails went into the haunted house, and it was spooky. Sonic saw a ghost, and Tails saw a mummy. There was a man laughing. "Ha ha ha, Sonic and Tails, now you are both here and fallen right into my trap," said the man laughing. The man looked like a fat, immature... I don't even know. Can I say this stuff? Look, come here.
Alright, what do you got? Oh, well, you made your choices.
Alright, fat, immature thing. It was Eggman. "Eggman, why you're here?" asked Sonic, and shouted at Eggman. "Are you here for the Chaos Emeralds?" Sonic shook his fist at Eggman, and Tails ran at him. But what an idiot! He was because a cage fell down from the top of the sky and trapped Tails. "You are doomed now," said Eggman. "Welcome to a graveyard of you." That is a great line. It's beautiful. Great writing. Great writing. Y'all, I'm not going to say... Y'all, listen. Listen here. I'm not going to say shit that could get me in trouble. I'm just reading the thing. Look. I love me that free speech, but come on. Let's face it. Alright.
Sold out to the man, bro.
Shut up. Sonic was shocked, but did not run forward, because he did not want to get caught too. But what if Eggman did not have another cage? Sonic did not know, so he went to the side into a different room. This room was smaller and had carpets and wallpaper. It was still scary, though. Sonic said, "I need to find a way out and to save Tails," and he walked into a door that was on the next wall. "Next thing," said Sonic, and he came out of the room into the same room he was in. This is a haunted house, so you always come back to the same place, said Sonic, thinking of famous saying he once on the wall of a Walgreens where it was written. Eggman laughed and pointed at Sonic. I kissed Amy, and now you can never date her again because I'm going to do sex to her tonight. No, this cannot be real, said Sonic. Sonic knew he had to do something, but what? End of chapter 2. Ugh. I know, sorry. I sold out to decency, I know. I'm on board with replacing all slurs with spagos? What's that?
Spagos.
What's that?
It's a racist term that Matt and Wooly invented in the Sonic Unleashed LP.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is there some country called Spagonia or whatever?
Spagonia,
so
really?
They call everybody a bunch of spags.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good, though. You gotta admit.
It's not a real slur, but everyone can ballpark it.
Oh, that's funny. Hold on, sorry, I'm just checking one thing really quick. Hello, Big Pineapple, and welcome to Bedtime Stories on the Ruby Weapon Hour. How many chapters? I think there's like 40 or something like that? Not entirely sure. Can you just replace Sonic with Wooly? Didn't it turn out to be an actual slur? Oh, there's 22 chapters.
Oh, it's some obscure slur that Australians call Italians.
Oh, really?
Because it's short for spaghetti.
Keep it together, Paige. Thank you, Honch.
Also, everything is a real slur.
I thought there were oh no, I think there are 52 chapters. I think there's a sequel by the same guy or something. Everyone knows you can't date someone if they've had sex done on them by Eggman. That's true, Lori Keat. It's too many chapters. Sorry, 1 second. But yeah. My hair looks super great today. Thank you, Alistair. I washed it. Can you believe it? Read it once a week for a year. I think I'm wrong. One for each playing card. Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard now. Thanks, Paige. Depression lifted. Oh, I'm so pleased. Oh my god, there are 367 people watching me read this fucking garbage bullshit.
You're wasting your lives.
You're wasting your lives, but welcome. Welcome, friends.
Who's wasting their life more, you or them?
I don't know. That's a coin toss. Yeah, this story should be made into a movie. Skelmo's hair looks good too. He looks great. I know, right, Ursula? So anyway, I should feel bad about this, but also proud of myself. That's how I feel every day. Meanwhile, Skelmo slowly wraps his hand around Paige's neck. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Chat's going so fast. Ooh, Sonic and Twilight fanfic crossovers. Excellent.
If chat goes way too fast for you, you can use slow mode.
Oh, Cole. Hey, Cole. How's it going, babe? I can't wait for the part where Rouge takes out her vagina. No spoilers. No spoilers, Cole. Alright. Anyway, let us move on to Chapter 3. One moment, please. I was expecting maybe 10 people to be in here with me, but thank you.
I think you have more than 10 mods.
I don't know. This is kind of niche. Alright. Ahem. Sonic High School, Chapter 3, entitled The Two Most Important People. You gotta be both proud and sad to read fanfic. It's true. Oh, government my ass. Me and my girlfriend love to cuddle up and watch the stream at the end of the day. Just kidding, I'm alone and girls are scared of me. Oh, honey. No, don't slow the chat. It's okay. It's okay for now. My eyes are not tracking well. Blah, blah, blah. Sonic fanfics are separated into two types. The types where Rouge doesn't show her vagina, and the rest. That's beautiful. Alright. I'm number 5 on creative right now.
Nice.
Yeah! Way to go! I'm the only loser on a Friday night that's going to be doing something like this. Sick.
Unless that the 4 above you are also doing that.
Aw, sick. Alright, Chapter 3, The 2 Most Important People. Sonic ran the fastest right to Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman right through his traps and jumped at the floating platform that Eggman was standing on. "I'm coming for you," said Sonic, and he jumped up right to the platform and got so close but fell because it was just too high to reach even for Sonic. Sonic said, "Damn," and ran up the stairs in the middle of the big room that were under Eggman. Sonic ran to the top, and at the top he jumped up again from a higher spot, and this time reached the platform because it was easier to get to. "Now you are mine," shouted Sonic, right to Eggman in his ear. "I am not going to fall this easily," said Eggman, who then grabbed a crystal remote control out of his pocket and pressed a button on it that made a dome of lasers around Eggman. "Get out of here," yelled Eggman. "I am Eggman, and I will have my way with the treasures of this island," said Eggman. Eggman flew up higher on his platform, and Sonic had already fell from the lasers that were on the floating platform, so Sonic didn't get to go too. Eggman disappeared into a purple and black portal at the top of the ceiling, and ceiling is spelled S-E-A-L-I-N-G, and Sonic was left at the bottom of the room on the middle of the stairs. "Amy still has to be here somewhere, and I need to get Tails out of that locked cage," said Sonic, thinking about what he should do next. Sonic ran up the stairs really fast and down the hallway at the top of the stairs on the second floor. Sonic picked a door and ran into the door. The room Sonic ran into had a big picture of an old man on it, and he looked just so old that it was like seeing a skeleton right there. Hello, Skelmo. Sonic said, "This man probably died ages ago and left all of his money from being in real estate, R-E-A-L-A, state, to his sons who build this place." Sonic thought this was not the right room to be in, so he left it and went to the next room. It's beautiful. This was the right room to be in, Sonic knew immediately. There was a big red bed, and Amy was tied with rope around her feet and hands, and there was another rope around her head with a lock in her mouth so she couldn't open it or say anything at all. Sonic ran right to the bed without doing anything before doing that and untied Amy with Sonic speed. "I am so glad you're here! You are here," said Amy. "This prom is not turning out like I hoped it would when I bought this dress." Amy was wearing a pretty red dress that was like what she normally wears but longer, and there were 2 flowers on the 2 shoulders. Amy's dress also made her boobs look bigger, Sonic noticed. Sonic thought for just a moment that this was the perfect moment to get her to give sex to him. Ooh, but he did not do that. Okay, because Tails still needed help. "Where is the key to open Tails' cage?" said Sonic to Amy. "We need to open Tails' cage. He can't get out of the cage." "I saw Eggman putting a key in a safe behind the picture in the room you were just in," said Amy. "So let's go get it." Amy and Sonic ran to the next room, and Sonic got there first. He is the faster one in the relationship. Sonic punched his big, strong hand right through the painting like a bodybuilder and found the safe behind the painting. "This safe needs a password," said Sonic. "What could it be?" Sonic thought long and hard about everything he knew about Eggman. Sonic knew Eggman was an asshole who always ruined Sonic's plans to be the hero, and now he ruined Sonic's prom. Sonic tapped on his brain and thought harder. "Maybe the password is his name," said Amy. It was not, and Sonic knew it before Sonic put it into the safe lock. I love her for her body," thought Sonic. Sonic thought harder and had an idea. What if the password is... Oh, it's Chaos Emerald spelled backwards. Finally shouted Sonic at Amy next to him. Amy, who was there, said, "What does that mean?" Amy, Sonic's girlfriend, was confused. It is just Chaos Emeralds backwards, what he really wants but messed up so we would not guess it," screamed Sonic, so happy. Sonic typed the password into the safe, and would you know it, it popped open and there was this big key, so Sonic took it. Sonic ran down the stairs, and then Amy did, and Sonic opened Tails' cage and Tails got out. "I am so glad to be safe once again. Thanks to you, Sonic, the day is saved." Tails was smiling bigger than a crocodile having a silly dream, but Sonic was not. "What is wrong, Sonic? Everything is right now," said Sonic. "No, it isn't," said Sonic, so mad and sad. "Eggman got away without a real punishment for what he did." Sonic shook his face at the sky, thinking about how Eggman slipped away like a slippery balloon that Sonic let go of. "But we are all safe," Amy said, "and that is what really matters." Sonic figured right then that Amy's superpower must be being nice, because like he knew before, it wasn't being smart, which Tails was best, and Sonic is also good at it too. Sonic did not even think about how his day at school was bad anymore, because his balls did not really even itch anymore. Sonic laughed, Tails laughed, Amy's laughed, and then they all went home ready for the next day of high school. End of chapter 3. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, that is for real, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, guys? Oh, man. For whatever reason, hearing the word asshole in the context of this was just the most jarring thing. Buckle up, NWR James. Buckle up, because this shit's gonna get bumpy. For real. Being nice is one of Paige's superpowers. Thanks.
That is not true.
Wow. Rude.
No.
Rude.
See?
What? No giving of the sex? Not yet. 10 out of 10. When does the sex, though? Like, can we even do that on Twitch? I don't know. What are the... Can I describe a funny, silly sex act in a fanfic? Because, like, it's not, like, gruesome, and it's not, like... Trust me, it's not tittillating, so...
It's titillating to someone.
No! No,
Yes.
I need to live in a world where this doesn't turn someone on.
Oh,
I need to live in a world where this is not.
I'll get the bleach.
Oh God, please. Oh my God. Almost 400 people in here listening to me talking about Sonic's butthole. I know it titillates you, Ursula. Girl, go sit down. You sit down now. Yeah, Donut Julio says, I'm sure you can describe it.
Just don't show it.
Well, obviously. Yeah, no, here, let me act out this, like, crazy...
Impossible sex act?
Like, even if I wanted to, even if I was like, yo, I'll go to Pornhub, brr, brr, brr. Even if someone wanted to do something like that, this shit's impossible. Like, just buckle up. Pat is furiously masturbating right now.
No, I'm not.
Tech agent, the story needs more taint. It always needs more taint. That's all I'm saying. Ursula loves the gay problems. Oh my God. This fanfic makes Amy's tits look bigger. Paige doesn't have a ghost penis? Lame. I never said that.
Why would you ever say that?
Why not? Just stream some porn. It'll be better than this. That's true. No. Alright. Oh, they're saying they only saw one hand, Pat. You're a dork. Alright. Oh, I'm getting a headache. I'm already feeling sick right now.
Well, it's because your screen's too bright.
I know, but then...
using the screen to light your fucking scene.
Dude, but if I didn't have this on, it'd be dark as hell, and it would be a floating disembodied head.
Just 'cause you're, like, so crackery.
I'm really pasty. Take out vagina. So stupid. We all have ghost penises, in a way. It's true, Ursula. Hello, MC. Her ghost penis is on stream right now, but you can't see it because you don't have stands. There you go. Mash it into the lens. Oh, God. Don't you love how Pat had to prove himself? Alright, so shall we move forward? Chapter 4 is entitled Getting a Date. I think this is when shit gets kind of weird. Because we got, like, you'll see. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Where's the Sonic High School visual novel? I'm sure there's gotta be one. I need some eggnog so bad. Me too, tech agent. Spiked eggnog. Alright. I'm going in there. Let's do it. Sonic High School Chapter 4, Getting a Date. Sonic did like in the first chapter and went to school again. Now it's lunchtime, and Sonic was in the lunchroom. Sonic was telling all of the people at his table, who were Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Espio, and Charmy Bee, what did happen yesterday, but Tails already knew, so he was nodding his head like a good friend. You should have seen it, said Sonic. I was in the haunted house, and I shot Eggman, but I let him get away right before I could have killed him. Sonic laughed, and Tails laughed, at the same time. Knuckles said, You should stop going on these cool adventures because high school is more important, said Knuckles, and Sonic knew he was right because it's called Sonic High School, and it should be more about the high school part. So Sonic asked them all what they're up to. And there is the incorrect there. Well, I am entering the science competition, said Tails. To win the science competition, I have to come up with the best invention, and my invention is this invisibility hat. Oh, I forgot about the invisibility hat. Oh, boy. It makes you invisible, but I can't do it right now because I have to make sure it works perfect for the science competition. Tails was so smart that Sonic knew he would win the science competition because Tail is like... Einstein, but Einstein is spelled I-N-E-S-T-I-N-E. Nerd, shout Knuckles right into Tails' ear. What a bad guy. I am just hanging out and not going to class because I want to cause trouble, said Knuckles. Knuckles was so bad that he would cause trouble. Sonic thought Knuckles was a fuck. Shadows was next, and he was badder than Knuckles, but in a different way. I'm not going to be around much longer, said Knuckles. He always... It's so confusing. I'm not going to be around much longer, said Knuckles. He always did... ... at the end of what he was saying because it was mysterious. Where are you going? Said Tails, because he was curious. I am going to kill my parents, said Shadow. See, this is how Shadow is worse than Knuckles. He did serious bad things. At least at the end of the day, Knuckles could sleep. Shadow is too dark for that. I am going to go try out for the football team, said Espio. Espio is athletic like Sonic, but not as fast, but he had a horn on his nose that was good for attacking people in front of him, so Sonic thought he would be good at football. I already said that. I am going to go try out for the play, said Charmy Bee. Charmy Bee was loud and singing always. Oh, you're an annoying... There's a slur here. You're an annoying slur, so you should do great, said Knuckles. I'm sure you can infer what that is. Do not hurt my feelings, said Charmy. Charmy was used to being hectored, so he was able to remove himself from his potent fury. Did you see Rouge just now, said Espio? She is looking so hot in her tiny bra. Espio obviously wanted to kiss her deep. You should ask her out, said Sonic. But the prom was yesterday, said Espio. Well, that is okay. You can date any time, said Sonic. Oh, said Espio. Well, then I am going to kiss and sex her tonight. Espio was like a little boy looking at his mom's boob for the first time. Ooh. So, there's all kind of fun things I forgot about in here. Sonic and Tails together were both looking at each other, and they wanted to help Espio. We are going to help you get a date, said Sonic and Tails at the same time, simultaneously. And we are going to do it right now, said Sonic and Tails. Sonic and Tails got up and both grabbed one of Espio's arms and dragged him across the room. Sonic did most of the dragging, because he is stronger, and put him right at Rouge. What is this about? Said Rouge, with a questioning sound. She blinked her eyelids quickly, like a race car. She blinked her eyelids quickly. How do you do that? Like, how do you even do that? What do you want? Why are you here? Espio looked right into her eyes with a passion like 100 barking dogs and said... Espio looked right into her eyes with a passion like 100 barking dogs and said, Rouge, will you go out with me? Espio was sweating, and there were drops of sweat dropping of his hands in front of her. I don't know, said Rouge, and looked at Espio. Rouge gave him a sexy look, and that made Espio feel in love. Please do it, said Sonic and Tails at the same time. Okay, we can go on a date tonight, said Rouge. Sonic and Tails and Espio's were stoked and high-fived right there. By the time this night ended, one of them would have their first sex. Now here's the hard part, said Espio. How do I put sex in her without getting trouble? Sonic and Tails looked at each other and thought, uh-oh, and Espio walked out while holding on to Rouge's boobies because they are now boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's allowed to do it. End of chapter 4. Oh, boy. Welcome.
These fanfics end like our streams.
They do.
Okay, the chapter is done now.
The chapter is done now. Goodbye. Oh, my God. That's right, one boob. Just a boob. Oh man. Just because it's allowed to do it. This is how sex works, guys. This is let me tell you. Paige, please stop. No, Valentine 15. I can't. It's too late. It's too late for this. Paige, give your best sexy look. I don't know. I'm a bad flirt. I wouldn't even begin to know how to do that, to look sexy. I don't know. To even go, like, I don't know. Guys, I don't know how to be set. I purposefully wear the baggiest shit ever on Twitch because I don't want to be, like, a booby lady on Twitch, you know? Like, so I'm wearing a sack right now. Like, I don't know how to be hot or sexy. This fanfic is a real Hector. Scammo on Sex 101. Right? Question. Serious question though, guys. Should this be in creative? Because I don't want this to be in the inappropriate category, but I just wasn't sure, so I put it in creative.
I can't believe you're still freaking out about
Dude,
this.
I don't.
All day she's been like, well,
look, I like to follow the rules, man. You know, I like to follow the rules. Yes, this is the new Bloodborne DLC. It's great, isn't it?
No.
Where are you from, Peach Sliva? French Superfly. I am from Chicago. So I'm American. Oh, thank you, Ursula. How charming. Thank you, darling. Paige, give us your best sexy look. She turns into a Muppet. It's a dramatic reading. Yeah, Fox in a Beret. It is. Because it's allowed to do it. Yes. This is creative. Thank you, NWR James. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. If it's creative, then this has changed my life. Thank you, Papa Slam. It changed my life. I'm here to change yours. What up, Big Pineapple? Chicago represent. What up? Stay in drugs and drink your school. Oh boy. I am a lame American. Lori, rude. Apparently this is how to sex. I am so thirsty. Whew. I'm creative with my voice, so it's fine. Okay, thank you, darling. Creative is a way to describe what this is. Thank you, Saint Father Abraham. The whole stream is a sexual experience. You know what? That's beautiful, Lori Key. If you would just, like, engrave that on my tombstone, the stream is a sexual experience. It's perfect. I'm so glad, Shibby Pyramid Head. The Paige said the stream is creative because she was a partner, and it's allowed to do it. Thanks, Tech Agent. 400 people are watching me do Sonic High School. Amazing. Doesn't the law in Quebec say you have to read half of it in French? Right? Pat's not going to read anything, trust me. I've tried. He's not interested. Does it count to reset the clock if we know you're not a hooker but call you one anyway? Sure, reset the clock. Is this how to sex? Oh my god. Oh god, Keyblade, no, we're far away from there. Thank you, MC. Thank you for subscribing. That is so very nice. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I really enjoy using my voice in a dramatic way. I certainly enjoy it. Pat, will you read one line?
What's that?
At some point, will you read one line?
Yeah, as soon as I'm out of this dungeon.
Okay, he will read a line.
So that'll be like half an hour from now?
Okay, so in a half hour, at some point, I'm going to have you read a line.
I'll read a paragraph even.
Oh! You are in for a special treat, y'all. I'm surprised. Pat,
well, one line's like bullshit. That could be 6 words.
That's true, that's true. So we have a mobile sub, though? What do you mean the first, Sterling? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh my god, thank you, Government My Ass, for subscribing. That is so very kind. I certainly appreciate it. Like, for real. For those of you just joining us, a whole paragraph, they're getting spoiled in there. They're all freaking out. For those of you just joining us, any money that I receive from this channel, 10% of whatever I receive is going straight to a charity. For the month, each month is going straight to a charity. So per month, I will be donating to a charity. This month, I'm looking at a specific men's homeless charity. Sorry, my iPad came unplugged. To donate to. So if you subscribe, that is where some money is going. I just like to be upfront about that. Oh, there's no subscribe button on the mobile app? That's weird. Huh. Weird. Oh, don't worry. I'll save a good line for Pat. Von Mwalka. Yes, don't worry. Pick the worst, nasty, diseased paragraph for him, says in W.R. James. Oh, you're on mobile and have a button. Oh, that's weird. I'm happy for more Paige, but sad for more Sanic. Tell me about it. Oops. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. When donation? Dude, I am so clueless. I'll figure out how to set that up really shortly. So if you would like to submit a one-time donation, that would also be great. Again, 10% of that will also be going to a charity. So again, any money I receive here, gonna lump it, 10% charity. And of course, I'll provide receipt. I like to be upfront about that stuff. You gotta read it fast, like Sanic. I'll try. Make Pat read the sexist paragraph, then yell at him as if he wrote it. I don't know why, but I'm picturing Pat wearing a smoking jacket, holding a pipe and a book, sitting in a big cushy chair with a fireplace in the back. Story time with Patrick. I would watch it. I should get an additional skeleton every 100 subs. Oh, I know. I should. Don't worry, Keyblade. Hey, if you can't subscribe, look, it's cool. Follow, hang out. Come, join us. Anyway, I should probably get back to reading. We are now on chapter 5, which is entitled Preparations. Ugh. I might need to have a headache medicine pill thing.
Okay, let me know.
Not feeling so great.
Say the word and I'll get it.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm a bit of a weakling. 1 second. Understatement of the year. Alright, ahem. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Nikos143. Thank you for subscribing. That is very, very kind. Much obliged, my dear. Are you donating to the homeless men charity? Because Pat is homeless. No.
We're in my home right now.
We're in his house right now. No. No. I don't know if you want me to bang on a bio or like a command in Mobot could be made to advertise either the charity or Athos around the idea of donating to the charity. That would be great. Yeah, any help would be appreciated because I am an idiot. Thank you. Hey, Paige, if Elmo met my cat Max, would they be friends? Probably. Probably. He would probably just be like, and like fall over. At some point, I might do the IRL thing for Twitch, and Pat and I were like, maybe we should just like do like a 5-minute Elmo stream where we just make him run around. It's really funny watching him walk. The lupus is attacking, like for real. Lupus awakens. My beast mode is coming out. Maximize. All right. Sonic High School, Chapter 5, Preparations. Okay, 1 second. There we go. It was at the end of the day at school, and it was time that Sonic and Tails and Knuckles got back on the bus at the bus stop to board it all the way home from school. "We are on the bus now," said Tails. "No more classes." Tails was happy, but sad because he is smart. Sonic and Tails sat down together, and Knuckles sat right in the middle of the aisle, which he usually did not do, but sometimes did when not everyone was on the bus. It looked like Espio and Rouge were not on the bus because they were too busy getting ready to go sex tonight now that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. Knuckles laid across the aisle, even more stretched out than when he just sat across 2 seats because now the limits were the Alpha and the Omega. "Can we help, SBO?" said Sonic to Tails. Tails responded, "I don't know," and thought about it on the bus. The bus drove bumpy on the bumpful roads all the way home, and then they all got out of the bus at the bus stop that they normally got in the bus at, just like always. Sonic ran out of the bus, and then Tails and then Knuckles in that order. "Time to go home," said Tails. "We are almost there." And they walked the rest of the way to home. When they got home, it was dinner time, and Sonic was at a different home from Tails and Knuckles because they were all in different families, so they did not live together, and Sonic's mom made a dinner. Sonic's mom made Chinese food, and Sonic ate it, and at the end there was a fortune cookie, and Sonic broke it open, and ate the cookie part, and kept the paper that was inside that held a magical fortune on it. Sonic looked at the fortune and read it to himself inside of his head. "The path to glory begins at the base of your friend's penis," said Sonic inside of his head, reading the fortune cookie paper, and he knew it was a good sign for what was about to happen tonight when Espio and Rouge went to sex. Then the phone ringed. Sonic ran to the phone and picked it up and said hello into it. It was Tails. "I have an idea," said Tails on the phone to Sonic, who was listening but not speaking. "I can give Espio my invisibility hat for the science competition, and he can use it to do sex for Rouge." Okay, quick addendum. Don't worry, it's not what you think. It's much weirder. Don't worry. Sonic smiled so wide, like the King of Fire, finding out he burned down New York City with only his fire powers. Sonic and Tails went to Espio's house later, which was not too easy to walk to normally for most people, but Sonic is super fast, so he ran there and helped Tails to get there too, seeing as Tails is not as fast as Sonic. They knocked on the house and Espio came out of the door. "Here is my invisibility hat that you can use with Rouge tonight to make sex in. It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear when you are wearing the hat, or when someone who is wearing the hat wants you to also be impossible to see and impossible to hear," screamed Tails, whose voice was a little hoarse from ordering food with the lunch lady whose hearing was lost in an earthquake in her childhood. Tails had to say the things he wanted so loud, and she would still say what, and Tails wondered why she even had ears if she wasn't going to use them. Espio grabbed the invisibility... By the way, the lunch lady is in later chapters, from what I understand. Espio grabbed the invisibility hat from Tails' hands and said, "Cool, thanks," and kept going, so Sonic and Tails left and wished him luck from far away at their homes. Back at home, Sonic thought that it would be good that Espio would get sex into Rouge, so then he could explain it to Sonic, and Sonic would know how to find Amy's sex spots even better, because otherwise he would have to read about it online, because all he knew about was kissing, which wasn't really sex, but it was probably kind of the same thing, and Sonic would just read about it online before talking about it anyway, and he would know the right words for the things then. Sonic sat on his chair and was in front of his Sonic computer and opened up Sonic Instant Messenger and messaged Amy, who was doing the same thing but at her home, and said, "Hey Amy, want to finally become true boyfriend and girlfriend by reaching sex this weekend?" Sonic waited for a long time at his computer, and it seemed like Amy was not there because she did not respond to anything. Sonic played games online and beat all the final bosses because he was like an alien sent to Earth to destroy records set by others. Then finally Amy responded. What Amy said was, "No way!" Sonic was shocked. His brain must have felt like a total idiot. End of chapter 5. Reaching sex. Yes. The lunch lady is the MVP of this fanfic. For real. Make sex in the hat. Am I going to be put on some kind of list for watching this? I don't think so. Yeah, shit list. No. Thank you. This is amazing, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Again, this is by Dark Doom Firemaster, who is
not real.
An incredible author. Shut up. An incredible author who we all love and adore. Thank you. Am I reading runes? No. Paige, what the hell have I stumbled into? G. Lancaster. Okay, for those of you just joining us, we are reading Sonic High School fanfiction. So buckle the fuck up, because Because here we go. Oh, this is the Bloodborne DLC. Claudia Kingbook says, "You'll get eyes on the inside from watching this. We're all on the list now," said the first Sterling. Government My Ass said, "My dad walked in. He said I have till Sunday to leave the house forever." Sorry. What would I call my viewers? I don't know. Peaches? I remember when I was doing Periscopes, the first one I did was My Immortal, of course. And the main character calls everyone Preps. So for a while, everyone's like, "Yeah, Preps." So I don't know. I don't know what I would call.
Oh, is that where that fucking came from?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was calling me Preps on Twitter
yeah,
for weeks.
I told them to.
Oh, I know you did.
I did. Well, I said, "Yeah, you should call him a Prep on Twitter," and then they did, and I was like,
good
"What?"
Or bad?
I don't know. I think bad. But I don't know.
Oh.
420 viewers, blaze it. Stupid. Ursula said, "My dad walked in. He says I'm the dad now." Page Turners. That's true, Lori. That's a good one. Page's Peaches. How much sex can you put into Rouge in the invisible hat? Preppy Peaches. "Fuck you, Pat, you fucking prep," said Naoto.
Works for me.
You can all be Peaches, Kenosaurus. Fine, you're all my little Peaches. Just don't call us late for supper. I was gonna do this crazy Overwatch fanfic, so I might do that after this. Really nuts. And I think, oh yeah, and Sonic is in this Overwatch fanfic. Sonic can be found in anything like this. It's incredible. It's like the 6-7 degrees of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh man. Pages blazes. Thought maybe you should call them Pits, but that might be weird, so how about Peach Fuzz or Fuzzies? NWR says, "I don't think I'll be alive after this." No joke, right? Yeah. Oh. Sonic needs his acting paycheck, straight up. Oh, thank you, Rhapsody and Rose. Thank you for subscribing. That is so very kind. I certainly appreciate it. 16% of all fanfics contain no Sonic. That's a low amount. All right, folks. Let's dive into Chapter 6, shall we? Dry mouth. Oh, okay. Yep. This is the sexy time. This is called. This chapter is entitled Espio and Rouge. I mean, look. This is probably no worse than the shit we say when we're playing video games, right?
No.
Wait, no as in yes, or no as in...
What?
Wait, no as in you agree with me?
No, this is way worse.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah, this is way worse.
Oh. Do you think this is fine?
No.
No, I mean for Twitch. Do you think it's fine?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay.
You can play Counter-Strike on that shit.
Alright. Here we go.
You're not going to ban that sick filth, then you're fine.
Alright, fine. Here we go. Sonic... Wait, I have it set on not safe for work mode or whatever, so... Alright, here we go. Ahem. Sonic High School Chapter 6, Espio and Rouge. Espio walked to Rouge's house because it was time for their date together, and all Espio could think about was that they were about to make sex for the first time. Espio looked at the computer and read about what to do and what the right words were so he would know how it works and how to say it right so no one would make fun of him. It was Rouge's house he was at now, and it was in front of him. Espio knocked Rouge's house door. "I hope she is home," said Espio, and she was. She opened the door just then. "Hello, I'm home," said Rouge, looking always sexy in her tiny baby bra and big cool boobs. Espio thought she looked like the hottest woman in the world that he could see from here. Let me read that again. Espio thought she looked like the hottest woman in the world that he could see from here. That is a beautiful line. "Where are you taking me on our date tonight?" "Where are you taking me on our date tonight?" whispered Rouge in a sex-filled voice. Espio had thought this one over on the way over so that he could say it right the first time and get her to do what he wanted. That's sex. "Well," said Espio, "just let me put on this science hat and we will begin sex." Really?
I'm telling them that I have to take a break so I can read your fucking thing.
I'm in the middle of the sex scene, and you're tippity tappity. We don't have time for that.
All right, fine. I'll read your stupid paragraph.
You. Okay, you wanna? Okay. All right. Let me make sure you're in view.
Okay, I'll just lean over.
All right, let me make sure you're in view. Get in there. There you are.
All right.
Okay.
Where are we at?
We are at. There.
All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you picked a bad one, hun.
Just let me put on this science hat, and we will begin sex. Wait, is that the paragraph?
Yeah, no, the paragraph is this. Yeah.
No, that's not a paragraph. I meant like that. But fine, you want this is a whole chapter, you fucking bastard. All right. Okay, wait. Where I lost it.
You stopped at Rouge.
Okay. Rouge looked shocked, but she probably was excited too. SBO could tell they both had an erection.
A erection.
A
erection. Yes. Yeah.
What? Said Rouge in a shocked way. Right here? SBO said, yes, this hat was made by Tails specifically for our date. It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear while I am wearing... Doesn't that mean it would make them blind and dumb?
Just read.
Anyway, SBO did a cool face at her, because being smart can be cool too, as long as you're not a nerd ass. Rouge said, okay, let's go inside, and gently grabbed SBO's hand, but he pulled it back, and she fell, causing him to fall, as they both together fell onto the grass, where they rolled around in it until they were about in the middle of Rouge's house's front lawn, so there was plenty of room around them for activities. No, said SBO, I want to make sex in you right here. And SBO put on the invisibility hat, so no one could see or hear them, and a whole new world of possibilities were optioned to them, so they could do sex in whatever way they wanted, and it was time to start sex right now. SBO revealed his penis to Rouge, who looked at it. Rouge said, cool, and took out her vagina. SBO's penis was really big from looking at Rouge, like when he's in church, and it's so boring, but you just get a boner anyway. Rouge's vagina looked like a surprised ghost.
Read that sentence again.
Rouge's vagina looked like a surprised ghost.
Yes, okay.
SBO's penis approached Rouge like a plane flying down at the airport, but instead of being full of businessmen, it was full of SBO's creamy Italian salad dressing. Here it comes, cried SBO, ramming his mauve Avenger into Rouge's vagina spot. Rouge screamed sex noises, and SBO messed around with her boobs and face like she was the X-Men arcade game. SBO slapped his big awesome penis from side to side in her vagina like a hot dog windshield wiper, and Rouge was ripping grass from the lawn. Then SBO used his tail to flip her over. He can do this, in brackets. And put his penis into her butt. He moved his penis in circles in her butthole like he was building a golf course and digging out the back nine. This is not written by an idiot child. This is too specific. Rouge was flapping her bat wings like an idiot and not flying, because SBO was holding onto her ass cheeks and pressing in with his fingers, leaving marks that looked like he said "wow" when combined with the spot where her butthole is, and that is because she felt. And that is what she felt because SBO seemed to be a sex professional. SBO used his tail again to flip her over and did all-star sex things like using his penis like a rolling pin on her face, or plugging his penis into her belly button to see how far it would go, and making a balls hurricane and swirling his balls and her balls. Finally, they both got so sexy that SBO's penis ejaculated and semen came out of it and landed on Rouge, who was lying there on the lawn, but nobody could see them, so it was okay. At that part, SBO screamed, "It's semen time," and Rouge shouted, "Create a generation in me." SBO ejaculated semen into her vagina, and that's what happened. Now that they were doing sex, they put their penis and vagina and balls away, and SBO took off the invisibility hat and was like nothing ever happened, but they both know it did because they were there for it. "Bye-bye," said SBO, and SBO walked off the property into his house, and did the rest of the things until school happened the next day. All right.
End of chapter 6. So, what did we learn? What even happened just now? Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Man. What did you guys think of chapter 6? Did you like it? You know what makes me feel like a man? The back of Rouge's vagina. Pat should say that line about the hottest woman he can see from here to Paige. Aw. You finally learned how sex worked, Ursula. Did you enjoy it? I'm crying with laughter. I know. The first time I heard this, I was in stitches, and it's still funny. It is still funny. Is Pat okay? Pat, how do you feel?
No.
He feels no. That's. I'm so glad. Oh my God, the Don Corleone. I remember you. I remember you, darling. Hello. I remember that username. I liked when she took out her vagina. Don't we all? The line about digging out the back nine was amazing. Wasn't that great? Ah. Beautiful writing, you guys. My heart is touched. I feel alive. Oh boy. Is there another scene later on that involves ghosts? Maybe. I have to give a sincere thank you, says Sketcher703. The story is showing me how sex goes. Skelmo loves it. You can see his boner. That's why they call you Joker 408, huh? Rah, rah, rah. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. That honestly scared the shit out of me. Did this fanfic inspire Beyond Two Souls with the surprised ghost vagina? Maybe.
Forgot about that.
I hate this story. Me too, then FTW. What is Pat even doing? Is he just sitting in the dark corner of the room? No, he's sitting on the couch playing Final Fantasy XIV. I'm actually sitting on the floor with my back against the couch. Just because it's easier.
Like a big hero.
Like a big hero. I need my future girlfriend to scream, create a generation in me. So stupid. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, this shit's nuts, guys. Let's see. Alright, and that has happened until the next day. Alright, chapter 7 is entitled Teenage Women. I wish Italian wasn't my favorite kind of dressing now. I will be that girlfriend. Good job, Etsuko. Changing lives, that's what I do. That's what this guy does. Thank you. Will Pat stream Final Fantasy 15 in the future? I will take this time to shill for Pat right now.
What?
You can watch Pat play Final Fantasy 15 tomorrow at
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Until I get tired.
Until he gets tired. And you can do that at twitch.tv/angriestpat.
It's written the same as my Twitter.
Written the same as his Twitter. So yeah, he is still streaming Final Fantasy 15, but he's doing it on his separate. Yeah, this is mine. On Angriest Pat. Twitch.tv/angriestpat. So the answer, long story short, yes, he is. Ahem. He's playing 14 right now. He likes to play Final Fantasy 14.
I guess I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy lately.
No Gamer Bendito, don't worry, it's fine. Yep, that's right, Ursula. Alright. Please read fanfiction over his stream. I do not think he would like that. Is Paige the intern going to be there? I will be present. Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm gonna try not to talk too much because I want I'm releasing Pat into the night sky like a sparrow. He needs to learn how to stream on his own, because he actually, the only reason I was on the other one that they put up on the channel was,
you're the expert, basically.
Yeah, he was nervous.
Local expert.
He needed an emotional support skeleton, and he asked me to, so of course I was there for him. Oh good, I'm so glad you're following his Twitch. If you're doing fanfiction, Pat won't have to talk. He'd love it. Well, he needs to learn how to stream on his own, that's for sure.
That's why I picked a boring game.
That's why he picked a boring game, so he had to bullshit. So, Pat is the baby bird who needs to learn to fly. It's true. So, this chapter... But his big dick won't let him fly, Paige, says Crazy Rainbows. Oh, thank you, Ulrich Mazzino. That is indeed his Twitch. Ahem. Will Skelmo be there? Of course he will, won't he?
He can't not be.
He can't not be. It's true. Alright. Shall we move on to Chapter 7, entitled Teenage Women. Sonic High School, Chapter 7, Teenage Women. We had front sex, whispered Espio at the table at his lunch table. Espio was at school in the lunchroom, and also was Tails and Knuckles and Charmy Bee and Vector too. I ejaculated from my penis and into her body. Bet you haven't done that. They had not done that. Wow, cool. You are the coolest after Sonic, said Tails, who was right there so he didn't have to shout. It was good not to shout because this was supposed to be a secret. Tails did not hear the whole school talking about Espio's penis and balls like with Sonic in Chapter 1, but in a different way. Sex. Yeah, speaking of Sonic, where is that bag, said Vector, who was the captain of the school's football team. Vector was good at this because he was big and strong and had sharp teeth under his mouth. Just kidding, said Vector. Sonic is cool. I don't know, said Tails to Vector. Where Sonic was somewhere else, trying to find Amy, who was not at lunch. Sonic was knocking on Amy's door at her house. Are you home? Said Sonic. Are you home? It was like Amy was not home because she was not opening the door. Sonic was worried about Amy because she was his only girlfriend, even if she denied his sex offer. So he ran into the door and barged it down like it was made of nothing. Sonic was now in Amy's house. His house was really pink because that was Amy's color. Sonic looked around Amy's house for Amy, but Sonic could not find anyone. Sonic finally went to Amy's bedroom and opened the door up. What Sonic saw next was what he did not expect. Amy was there tied up on her bed with a thing in her mouth so she couldn't talk. Sonic did a scream and ran over to Amy, who was looking at his with tears in her eyes. She looked sad and starved like African kids. Oh boy. Sonic united Amy and she sat up and cried into Sonic's arms. It was awful, said Amy. He came into my room in the evening and tied me up on this bed and messed up the things in my room. Amy was right. Her room looked messy. So get a maid, said Sonic, always thinking about solution to problems. Who tied you up? Who was it? Be calm, Amy. Calm. Calm down and talk to me. Sonic patted Amy on the back to help her. It was Shadow. I saw him outside his house next door with a machine gun and a sword going into his house to kill his mom, and he saw me. He knew I saw him, so he tied me up like a brigand. Like a brigand? A brigand, that's what it says. Amy said all of this. Sonic was shocked that Amy said this to him. He remembered now in the other part when Shadow said he was going to kill his mom, but no one thought about it more than once because Shadow was always a bad guy. What they didn't realize was that Shadow was serious. Okay, was it him who also said that you would not have sex with me on Sonic Messenger? Said Sonic to Amy. Yes, I did not talk to you then, spoke Amy back to Sonic. So how do you really feel about it? Asked Sonic, whose brain was now humming with sex ideas. Shit, I don't know, said Amy, still all worked up. Give me a day. Right now, let's get things right. So Sonic and Amy went back to school where everyone else was besides them. Sonic and Amy saw Espio walking around between a lot of other people. Hey, here you are, said Espio to Sonic and Amy. I had sex with Rouge last night. Do not tell everyone, said Espio. Oh, that's right, you did. I almost forgot. Hear that, Amy? And Amy was like, yup, you gotta tell me all about it later so I know what to do with Amy, said Sonic, and then turned around. Sonic heard a sound coming from down the hallway where someone was coming. It was a really fat guy that looked so huge to him. The fat guy got closer and closer until they could see who it was, and it was Rouge. Wow, you are so fat now, said Espio. What's that about? Rouge looked mad and surprised at Espio. Well, you got me pregnant, said Rouge. Oh my god, thought Sonic to himself, without saying it with voice. She is pregnancy fat. This means she will have a baby. Amy was smiling for real to Rouge. That's so nice. I hope you have a great baby, said Amy. Sonic tried to be a good boyfriend and said, hope your baby is cool, and smiled. Espio looked more worried than everybody else. So I'm gonna be your baby's dad, said Espio, worried and excited both. Better believe it. There's a slur. Boy, said a voice that sounded just like Shadow's. End of chapter 7. Ooh. Ooh, she is pregnancy fat.
Man,
what?
Espio's got some fucking major sperm.
Yeah, right? I hope you have a shitty baby, said Amy. Oh, boy. It's just like my stories. The first Sterling, no! Stay on the crazy train. Buckle in. Oh, boy. The baby, the baby, the baby, the baby.
The baby.
Can you not handle the drama, Big Pineapple? Is this how King Crimson works, says Alistair.
No. Nobody knows how King Crimson works.
Oh, boy. Alright, hey, I have to use the bathroom real quick, so do you want to talk to him for a second?
No.
Oh.
Okay, but I guess I gotta.
Okay, yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna get up. And you can see all my crap. There you go.
Not even gonna give me a chat to look at, huh?
Oh, no, I guess not. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. I fucked up.
Now I gotta multitask and shit.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna move it toward you.
This piss easy dungeon.
There you go. And here's the chat.
Okay. Can I do this one-handed? Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna plug this one out.
Oh, yeah, you can unplug it.
That's gonna fall right the fuck off. That's gonna fall right the fuck off.
Oh. God, you scared the shit out of me. Jesus. Okay.
Okay, let's see how I can play FF14 with one hand while I read your chat.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way.
How am I supposed to fall asleep with this? Man, I don't know. Shit's hard. Yeah. Okay, I'm playing my fucking face. Alright. Sup, Pat? Not much. I'm playing an easy dungeon. I'm running like Copper Bell normal as a healer, so I can totally play this one-handed. Dungeon's fucking piss easy, man. My junk is not on stream, guys. Oh shit, how do I... Fuck. I'm the Elmo? That pro patch for FF15 didn't come out, so, kinda sucks. Or did it come out? I just didn't notice. Yeah, boo, Copper Bell and Deer. Now that Omicron is over, do I regret starting the LP? Well, now that it's over, no. Up until, like, 2 days ago, yes. Because the LP was a fucking nightmare. But now it's done, and it's filled with funny moments. This is exactly what Pat streaming alone will be like. I'm playing the fucking game with my mouth so I can read your fucking chat, woman.
What? I'm sorry. Give me a second. Do you have any headache medicine?
Yeah, it's right there.
Where?
Somewhere around there, somewhere.
I don't want to take NyQuil. Where? That's Claritin.
Honey, that headache medicine's always there. If it's not there, you moved it.
Why would I need it?
You must have moved it.
I have not moved it.
When's the Parasite Eve 2 LP? Never. I don't like that game. That
Really?
being
You
said,
don't like it?
that being said, that's never stopped us before.
Pat, seriously, you don't know where it is.
You want me to do your chat thing?
It's over here.
It's yeah. So when I said it's over there somewhere, that was
But
like
you point over there.
yeah, over there.
God. Take what's down all. Sorry, give me a second.
Why are you yelling at me to wash my hands? Oh, you didn't wash your hands.
Oh, I did I?
Yeah.
I'm watching now.
You're fucking filthy.
Oh my god, I'm just trying to hurry up.
The FF15 patch coming out on the 22nd is not the pro patch.
Wait a minute, could they hear me pee?
Yeah, they could all hear you pee.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, totally. Oh, we are not doing a fucking third birthday LP. That's not going to happen. Is the lid down also?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Elmo's not going to get in.
Okay. Pageborn doesn't look like it'll be happening tonight. Instead, you get different Eldritch Horrors with Sonic.
It's true. It's true, isn't it?
Ugh. Tell Pat to suck. I just best amygdala first try.
Suck it.
Yeah, well.
Suck it.
Wooly also beat it first try.
Yeah, well.
And I beat it first try when I did it by myself.
Yeah, but did you beat Rom in that totally sick and cool way like I did? No.
No, I beat it the regular way.
Like in the way that's cool and
Good.
everyone was really impressed. Anyway. You're an asshole.
I can just not help you with the chat. I can just do that.
Oh, they like your shirt. Where'd you get it, hun?
I got this from that fucking t-shirt place that is at every single con.
Oh, yeah?
100% of the time. Hold on. I'm gonna leave. Whoa, what happened to your thing?
Huh? That's fine.
Hold on. I will be able to answer that question in a second.
What's wrong?
I need to look. Oh, wait, you can look at the tag at my shirt. Look in the tag. It'll tell you. Some fucking...
HL? HL. Wait, no.
That's the fucking size.
No, that's X. No, hold on. God damn it.
You're doing a great job.
No, there's an H and there's an H.
Alright, it's time to give up.
I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean.
I bought it at a convention.
Alright. It's weird. Without tears in my eyes from laughter and pain, I can see clearly, and Paige has really pretty eyes. Why, thank you, darling. Thank you, Etsuko. I did wash my hands! Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, they're all like, take it off. Pat left, and nothing of value was lost. Suck it.
I didn't actually go anywhere.
Paige, when I die due to a Sonic-induced heart attack, can you always put my skeleton on your couch? Yes. Alright, so that was Chapter 7, Teenage Women. Moving on to Chapter 8. You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. Alright. I am so hungry now. They canceled, I've ordered food, they canceled my thing, so I'm like...
Your options are now Tim's and the gas station.
Great. Fucking Tim's, Jesus Christ.
Tim's ain't bad, man. Just have a fucking bagel. What's wrong with a bagel?
Does Pat know Indigo Prophecy is banned on Twitch? Is that for real?
Yep.
Really? Why?
But not Indigo Prophecy. It's only Fahrenheit, the UK version.
Really? Why is that?
Because there's a full-blown sex scene in the middle of it.
Oh.
That in the UK version, which is called Fahrenheit, was not censored in any way.
Hey, Shibby, don't worry, really. Like, nothing to worry about, hun, for real. It's fine.
I hope there's a big sex scene in FF15.
Sexual content. So wait, is it okay for, like, me to be, like, describing these, like, things?
Well, it's too late now.
Well, yeah, but, like, you know.
Yeah. It's art.
Yeah. Reading all this fanfic made you hungry. No, I've barely eaten today, so.
We had breakfast.
Yeah, but I didn't have much though. Get a foot long from Subway. I hate Subway Smoker on. I can't even do it.
Subway near here closed down.
Good. As well it should. I hate Subway. Ugh.
What?
Gross. Nasty. Nasty subs. Does Pat know that you should be playing Until Dawn next playthrough? That might be a fun one.
You should really play Until Dawn.
I should.
You would really like
I think I would enjoy it. I'm concerned about the Elmo and toilet issue. Don't worry, I closed the toilet. He won't get in. Words is words, Paige. Thank you, Donut Julio. Ursula Cat. Tell Pat I'm a fan of him and his show. I need him to know. Ursula, no one knows that you're a fan. No one would ever know.
Who?
Ursula Cat.
Who? Never heard
Subway's
of that
good.
person
Fight
before.
me, Paige. Let's go. Yeah, I should do Until Dawn. Yeah, that might be a fun one. Listening to bad fanfiction at 7:30 a.m. Welcome to the Ruby Weapon Hour 98.6. Fart noise, fort noise, clap, clap, clap. Honk, honk, Sonic.
Did you say Fort noise?
Fort noise. Well, no, I was just trying to emulate like a morning radio station. I'm tired. Never mind. I was trying to be a morning radio station for this
Go to
person,
sleep.
but that's fine. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. All right. Anyway, that was awkward. I'm a loser. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Ahem. Sonic High School, Chapter 8, entitled Things Change. Well, thank you, King Panama. That's so sweet. Ahem. Sonic High School, Chapter 8, Things Change. Shadow! Sonic shouted. It was Shadow there. Surprised to see me? Said Shadow. We know what you did to your mother, screamed Amy like a crazy man. It was... Shadow cut her off and did not let her finish saying the sentence. You did not see anything. I am Shadow and I know how to commit crimes. You think I have not killed a person before? I have. Shadow crossed his arms and sneered at Amy, looking at her. But I saw you, then Amy said. You saw nothing. I stopped you, Shadow said. It doesn't matter. You were on your way inside your house to kill your mom, said Amy. Amy shook around because she was all nervous, and her smaller than Rouge's but still good boobs wiggled a little, and Sonic thought it was cool, and he wanted to support her. I did not kill my mom, and I was going in my house to protect her from Dr. Eggman, Shadow said. Ah, okay, said Sonic, and Sonic and Espio went to class. Wait, I was wondering why it was so bright. Jesus. Ah, okay, said Sonic, and Sonic and Espio went to class because it started, and they are still in the high school hallway. Okay. He was trying to ship my Ultra Chaos Emerald Shards to space so he could collect them in his egg space station, said Shadow to Amy in an explaining way. We gotta do something about him. I understand you had a reason to tie me up, but do not kill your mother. I was only kidding because the other guys were all being too important about themselves, and I do not think that is a good quality for high school students to be. High school students should be nice and caring and not talk about themselves like they are the best, because that will only make us all assholes, which isn't what we should be trying to be. Shadow said that to Amy, and she understood that he was a good guy and had a reason for tying her up on a bed, even if he had bad times when he was dark and did crimes in the cityscape. They went to class in different directions, so the conversation ended. What? Oh, the sentence?
Everything.
I know, right? Later, after school, Sonic went on Sonic Messenger and talked to Espio. Hey, Espio, how are you? Do you know what we're gonna do about being for Rouge's baby? He said into the computer. Listen, Sonic, this is hard for me to say, said Espio into the computer, which went across the internet to Sonic. I want to get Rouge to get a abortion. Just literally abortion.
A regular old abortion.
Regular abortion. You know how it is. Sonic was upset because Rouge's baby would not survive it.
Well, yeah.
In fact, Rouge's baby would die.
Yeah.
There has to be another way, Espio, said Sonic in Sonic Messenger. But if you really want to do it, that's okay too, because it is your decision. Good, because I want you to help me. I'm going to go to Rouge tomorrow at school. Whoa! I forgot about this. I am going to go to Rouge tomorrow at school and slip her the abortion pill in one of her needles. Whoa!
Woo!
You will help me by distracting her from me, said Espio then.
Oh, that's,
Yee! Oh, I accidentally took off my pearls. Whoops.
You gotta add more, like nasally.
Wow! Oh, boy. Oh, alright, well.
Totally friendly.
Oof.
Hey.
Yee. Okay, see you then, said Sonic. The next day happened and Sonic was at lunch. I won the science competition, but you didn't come, Sonic, said Tails in a mad way. I wanted you to come because I am such a good friend to you, but you did not, but I won anyway without you. Tails was mad at Sonic, which did not usually happen, because they were best friends. Wow, sorry, Tails, I was so busy, and I did not know, said Sonic, trying to make Tails happy again. Kiss my ass, Dick, screamed Tails. Kiss my ass, Dick, screamed Tails to Sonic, and flew out of the room with his flying tails. This is awful, said Sonic. He is my best friend. Sonic knew this was a big problem, but changed his mind to thinking about Rouge and Espio, and then went over to where Rouge was going to get the abortion pill from Espio.
Oh.
Vector was there too, which was weird because he usually was not. Okay, Espio, are you ready? Said Sonic only to Espio. Espio shook his head yes. Oh boy. Hey, Rouge, how are you doing today? How was class? Do you have lots of homework? What are you eating for lunch? Sonic said to Rouge to distract her from SBO. Looks like Sonic did it perfectly, because while he was asking these things, oh my god, SBO put the abortion pill in Rouge's salad? Rouge ate salads. Rouge ate salads because she is thin. Rouge answered the questions, but no one was paying attention because they were now glad it was done. Oh, uh-oh, what is this? Said Rouge, suddenly looking like a shocked woman. What is wrong? Asked SBO. He was worried that Rouge found the abortion pill in her salad and was looking at it. I think I am having my baby. Here it comes. Rouge said this before she could eat the pill, so everyone knew the baby was coming for real. Oh no, said all of them together but Rouge. Rouge lied down on the ground, and they put a little curtain around her so no one could see what was going on because it was gonna be gross. They could see a baby start to come out of her butt, and it was crying a lot. Everyone wanted the baby to shut up already because they were just trying to have lunch. But now there is a baby coming out in the lunchroom at high school. Mrs. Lesson, who was also the school nurse, said, "Get out of my way, kids. I have to help this baby get out of Rouge. Babies are too weak to do this by themselves." Mrs. Lesson went behind the curtain and helped pull the baby out of Rouge's butt, and it was still crying. Could you believe it? Rouge was exhausted from her baby, but Mrs. Lesson was not. Mrs. Lesson held the baby in her hands while it was still crying and held it out to everyone. Look at it, said Mrs. Lesson. Rouge's baby was red and had long hair and white fists. End of chapter 8. That's not what SBO looks like.
Isn't SBO green? Or am I thinking of Bean?
No. I think he's the green one, right? Oh, thank you, Eternal Hellfire. Thank you for subscribing, darling. Oh man, that was some shit, right? The baby was brown and shitty as it came out of her butt. Oh, Alistair just said, "Eat the cord." Oh my god, look, the chat is like fucking screaming because it looks like Knuckles. Oh my god. Oh wow. Naoto, state of my fucking life if this is what I'm doing at 5 a.m. on a Saturday. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Cameron Fincher says, this is better than Bloodborne. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh my god. Oh man. SBO is a purple chameleon, that's right. I thought he was green for some reason.
You're thinking of Bean from the fighting game.
Oh yeah, right.
It's a fucking duck.
You're right. Yeah. This is just like Degrassi. Yeah, it does get worse, guys. This gets pretty nuts. So hold on tight. Chapter 9, by the way, is entitled A Bunch of Babies.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Did Pat become a skeleton? No, he's over there. Ugh, my stomach hurts. I need to eat something. Ugh. This is honestly really exhausting. Like, emotionally, mentally. How many chapters are there? I think there's what? Let me look. There are 25 chapters. I feel like there are more. Oh my god, it's 11:40 already?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You've been doing this for a while, man.
Yeah, I guess so. They named the next chapter after this chat. But nice one, Chef Boyardee. This is exhausting to listen to. Tell me about it. Ugh. Oh man, yeah, 25. I feel like there's a sequel. I'm probably wrong. I feel like there was like a magic sequel or something. I think I'm thinking of My Immortal.
Why do you keep thinking of My Immortal?
I don't know because I shouldn't. Yeah, I'll keep going. Yeah, just give me a second because I'm not feeling so hot. As you can see, the sanity deteriorates before your eyes. Oh god, how many people are in here anyway? My thing isn't really telling me anything accurate. I just want to see, because honestly, I thought there would be like 20 people in here. Daniel says, you never stop thinking about My Immortal. No, Nazathel. It's not the Evanescence song. It is the most famous fanfic of all, the Harry Potter one. Paige is getting eyes on this. Oh, 443. Wow, okay. That's really surprising. Wow, well, welcome, everyone. Gaining more insight as we go. Boy. Well, I am so pleased that you are all here and enjoying your little bedtime stream. Oh, boy. 410 billion. Thank you, Wit180. Jesus Christ. Make some Sonic High School fan art, please. Oh, God.
That's not good.
These kids don't even know about My Immortal. That would be a master stream, man. Yeah. Might have to do that next. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, let's move on to Chapter 9. So, Sonic High School, Chapter 9. A bunch of babies. Yeah. Rouge's baby continued to do crying louder than a monster truck. Sonic looked at the baby really close. Hey, Espio, said Sonic. Aren't babies supposed to look like you? Rouge's baby doesn't look like you, but looks like someone else I know. Sonic rubbed his chin and thought about who it was that it looked like. Yeah, Espio, Rouge's baby looks like Knuckles, said Vector. Cool, I'm gonna go tell him. Vector ran like a crocodile would to find Knuckles to tell him what he had said. Rouge was still on the ground looking all tired and sore, and Mrs. Lesson was rubbing her butt because it was hurting from the baby that came out when she gave birth to the baby. This dang baby was still crying. Espio looked worried about it. You guys are right. Why does not that baby look like me? Espio went over to Miss Lesson, who was holding the baby still, and looked at it closer and still could not see himself in the baby. This does not make sense, said Espio to the baby. Just then, Vector came out of the door, and there was Knuckles too, huffing and puffing and looking surprised. Knuckles went right to Rouge and looked at the baby. Wagoo, he said, making that sound when he saw the baby, Rouge's baby, that looked like him. The baby was still crying. What is wrong with you? Yelled Knuckles at Rouge. Why did you go and have a baby? Now I gotta be your dad. He kept yelling at her with the maddest feelings. Knuckles thought about his horoscope that he read this morning, and it said, your biggest fear will come true, so you better watch out. Now he knew what that had meant. It was about Rouge's baby, because Knuckles did not want this responsibility. It is harder than having a dog. Rouge was tired, and Rouge's baby was crying, but Rouge was crying and scared of Knuckles' volcano rage and said, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be Espio's baby. I'm sorry it wasn't, because he would not treat me like this. Wait, Rouge was crying, Rouge crying. I'm sorry, it was supposed to be Espio's baby. I'm sorry it wasn't, because he would not treat me like this. What Rouge had said sent Knuckles into the next level of his anger. He turned even redder and looked at Espio. You tried to have a baby with her? Rouge is mine. You're not allowed. Knuckles charged at Espio, but Vector held him back. Sonic thought, Vector, why would you bring him here if you just know it was going to cause trouble? Espio said, What? I did not know. You are not boyfriend and girlfriend. Espio seemed scared, but still kind of calm. We are, but it was a secret. Now you have to pay. Knuckles kept trying to get at Espio, but Vector was holding him back. And thank goodness Vector was here because he was the captain of the football team and could restrain him like a crocodile seatbelt that could also talk to you. Oh my god. Knuckles could not get to him, so he said, Tomorrow we will fight. Meet me in the hallway at the end of school and prepare for me to beat your ass, shit man. Knuckles stormed out of the lunchroom and went away. Rouge's baby stopped crying and said, No, come back, you don't have to fight Espio. But it was too late because Knuckles was so gone by then. Rouge patted her baby on the head and said, You should go to sleep and get your rest, baby. You are probably tired. So Rouge's baby went to sleep and was finally quiet. Espio tried his best to look like a big tough guy and not panic, but he was secretly scared and went back to doing what he was doing before this baby thing happened. So did Sonic, too. The rest of school and getting home from school happened. Sonic did not see Tails or Knuckles for any part of it. Tails was still mad at Sonic. Sonic took out his Sonic phone on his way home and called his girlfriend Amy. Hey Amy, so did you decide if you wanted sex? Said Sonic. You know, said Amy. Sonic, I am just too stressed out and nervous by everything going on at high school. Things are crazy. Damn, said Sonic, and hung up the phone and finished getting home. Sonic thought he would never be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy at this rate. It was almost like she had a second boyfriend that Sonic did not know about, and that was why Amy did not want sex from Sonic. Sonic. Sonic had dinner and then thought about his friends. Espio and Knuckles were both his friends, but they were intending to fight. What could Sonic do? Sonic figured that they are both still his friend, but he would go visit Espio because he was not the one who said to fight, and because Knuckles had spikes on his hands, and that would make it hard to beat him in a fight. Sonic went to Espio's house. Ding dong, said Espio's doorbell, and Sonic waited at the door. Espio showed up at the door and opened it. Hey Sonic, thanks for coming, said Espio to Sonic. You gotta help me prepare for this fight. We can start by learning how to get rid of puncture wounds. I was trying not to look nervous to Knuckles, but actually I was. Also, did you hear about Charmy Bee? No, I did not hear, said Sonic back to Espio. Knuckles kidnapped that little slur and is threatening to hurt him if I don't show up to fight him tomorrow. So I have to, especially now, because the gods will crush my soul, even if Charmy Bee is an annoying idiot loser. Why does my nose itch so much? Jeez. Said Espio, then back to Sonic. Oh no, that's really bad, said Sonic. Sonic knew this now had to happen because his morals were probably the best ever. He did not know Knuckles would stoop to such a... What are you doing? Why? Why?
This is funny.
I'm doing art. I'm doing creative right now. I'm very creative. PP, you want to come cuddle? Come here.
Just grab it.
No. Okay. Oh, Jesus. He did not know Knuckles would stoop to such a mean thing. Sonic and Espio then walked into Espio's house and up the stairs to Espio's bedroom. Our other friend is here too, said Espio. Just as he was opening the door to his bedroom, Espio finished opening the door and there was Tails, who was standing in Espio's room. The moment Tails saw Sonic, his face turned into a salad of anger, the devil, and lava. End of chapter 9. Oh, God. Oh, why does my nose itch so much? Sorry. Ah. Oh. Wow. Well, this is an adventure for us all, isn't it? Oh, boy. This is many things. Art is not one of them. Can Elmo read a paragraph? Elmo can't do shit. Can't do shit. What a ride. I know. I'm trying to resist yelling in all caps as this goes down. Where is the baby? Daniel, oh, I miss this so much. I'm so happy, Paige. Thank you. My pleasure. I miss this. I miss doing these too. This was fun.
That means you're busted.
That means I am busted. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know, G. Lancaster. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Said Naoto. Oh, boy. Feel unclean. I know, Nazathel. Whew. Oh, man. Do I feel hot?
Yeah, you're dead.
Okay, I got high fever.
Basically dead.
Oh. Alright. Let me just see what the next chapter holds for us, darlings. Hold on one moment, my little peaches. One moment, please. A salad of anger, the devil, and lava is probably the best phrase, says Cactus Chef. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, the story gets a lot weirder, Claudia King Books. You are spot on. Sonic High School isn't the worst high school-related Sonic thing. King Zappy says, this is so fun. I'm so happy. Big Pineapple, why put yourself through this? To prove to myself that I am amazing. Oh, King Zappy, drawing fan art as we speak. Sick. You want to call it a night page, says Chibi Pyramid Head. Let me see about the chapter. It is 11:50 for me. Let me double check.
When did you start?
Started at 10.
Oh, okay.
It's a good 2 hours, I'd say. Not too shabby.
But are you gonna go for 3?
What? No.
Yeah, that's.
I'll die. I'm not feeling well. Penny Kettle. I love this page. I didn't realize how much I missed this. You should do podcasts. Maybe. That sounds like... Maybe I should. One more chapter? Alright. We'll do one more. One more for the night. And then it'll be... Then it's bedtime for all of you. Or good morning. Or whatever the hell you're doing. Ahem. Oh, there's an author's note. Oh shit, did I forget the author's notes? Wait, no, I think this is the first one with an author's note. So chapter 10 is entitled Two Different Fights. The author's note is, I was going to make this the last chapter, but everyone just loves it, and my brain keeps exploding with new ideas, so I'm going to continue Sonic High School for some longer time and make more chapters. And thank God that Dark Doom Fire Master did. So, you want to come here, Pee-Pee? Elmo, you want to go say hi? Come here. Yep, come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, Pee-Pee, come here. Oh, his baby. Say hi? Oh boy. Oh. You want to say hi? Say hi to the chat? He is good and sweet. Are you good and sweet? Mwah. You stinky breath. Mwah. He's a good boy. Ooh, one, buddy. Ahem. I got his hair in my nose. Oh, little baby. All right, let's do this. We'll do one more chapter, and then I gotta call it a night because I feel like shit. But yeah, let's move forward. I'm so happy you guys enjoy this. I did not expect you guys to enjoy this. I was just like, I want to do it. So I'm really pleased. I am pleasantly surprised.
Oh, get out of my water.
Oh, wow. Good boy. Okay. Now I got Elmo's hair in my nose. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, not all on my face. Sorry, 1 second. Look. Pee-Pee. Oh my God. Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee, come here. He's a good boy. Strong and handsome. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. He likes his pets. What a loser. Look at him. Do you want to sit down or what? Hurry up. I have to finish. Oh, he's stumbling around. Oh, he's going to sit. You want to sit there? Okay. He'll sit here. Okay. Ahem. Sonic High School, Chapter 10, Two Different Fights. Why are you here, screamed Tails with the anger of a million angry birds. Sonic was shocked because Tails was his best friend, and Tails was smart, but Tails was super pissed at Sonic for not coming to the science competition, even though they were best friends. Sonic moved his mouth, but words did not come out because he did not know what to say. Sonic was a mixture of mad and sad and frustrating because he did not know what he could do to get Tails to be his friend again. At times like this, Sonic thought about Amy's fine body because it set his mind at ease. And by ease, I mean literally there's a capital E apostrophe S. Set his mind at ease. I am here for... Get out of my shot, Elmo. Look at him. What an asshole. Alright. I am here for my friend, said Sonic. Our friend Espio. We are still friends too. Tails, you are just too mad to see that. I know what I see, said Tails, kind of screaming. I am so smart! Espio tried to get in between them, even though it was his house that they were in right now, and said, Guys, please, let's just make sure I can fight Knuckles and not get owned. Sonic and Knuckles ignored... Oh, and somehow Knuckles is there. Sonic and Knuckles ignored him for the moment and continued to be in a fuss. I am sorry, bro. I don't understand. What can I do to make our friendship the best one ever again, said Sonic to Tails. Tails wiggled his two tails and looked to the side in a thinking way. I don't touch no, said Tails to Sonic. But you know what? Here, take this. Tails took out a blue book from a spot and threw it on the ground in front of Sonic. It was what it was when Sonic looked at it. It was Sonic's journal. What? How did you get this? Said Sonic to Tails. I gave this to Miss Lesson before she read about my balls problem. I lied. I did not go to the science competition that night. I still went to school, but instead of going to the science competition, I used my science hat of invisibility to sneak into Miss Lesson's room and get your journal. I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could read your business and see your ball problems that I know you still have even though you think you are getting better. I was going to give it back to you, but you were not there at the competition like you said you should have been, even though I am such a good friend to you. Even now, when I could have been reaching my moment of genius, I was doing a thing for you because I want you to be happy, Tails said with a voice of emotion. Sonic did not know what to say. High school drama was so insane to be a part of. Sonic picked up his journal and felt like he was going to cry because he was being an asshole jerk to his best friend who was only trying to make him happy. Tails, You did not have to do this, finally said Sonic respondingly. What matters is that I did, said Tails, and also that you did not care for my special day because you were too busy trying to be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy. Goodbye, Sonic, said Tails right before he flew out of Espio's bedroom window with his flying tails, and then he did. This is so shitty, said Espio to Sonic, who was now the only other person in his bedroom. I still have to fight Knuckles tomorrow, but your different kind of fight with Tails is just crazy. That is for me to figure out with Tails, said Sonic. Let's get back to making sure you cannot be defeated by Knuckles. Sonic and Espio spent all night in Espio's bedroom reading books and watching videos about fighting and learning how to be the best at it. By the time the night was over, Espio was ready to face Knuckles. Oh, this is a really long chapter.
Good job.
Of course. Ready to face Knuckles. They went to school on this new day, and school happened and was over, and now they were in the hall where Knuckles said to meet him to fight. There was a crowd of people around him that included Sonic, who looked worried, Rouge, who looked worried and with her baby, and Vector, who was smiling. Also in the crowd was Tails, and with him, Cream the rabbit, who was Charmy Bee's girlfriend. Cream was a little woman, and pretty smart, but not as smart as Tails. Her boobs were smaller than both Amy's and Rouge's, but they were still high quality in their own way. It is surprising to most people that a slur like Amy was even allowed to have a girlfriend, but it just goes to show that the impossible is not what you think it is. Then Espio jumped over the crowd into the middle where Knuckles was. So you decided to come anyway, said Knuckles, even though you know your ass is going to get torn up by my moves. I do not want to fight you, Knuckles, said Espio. Pretty good, huh? I do not want to fight you, Knuckles, said Espio to Knuckles, but I'm doing this for Charmy and Rouge. I'm doing this for Charmy because you kidnapped him, and for Rouge because you do not respect her baby. Then let's do this, said Knuckles. Knuckles charged at Espio with his fists, like an elephant running at a hunter trying to kill him for his powers. But Espio jumped out of the way and onto the wall like a pro jumper, which he learned how to do last night. Espio jumped at Knuckles with a kick move, and Knuckles punched at his foot, and they met with a purple and red explosion of power that knocked them both back. They continued to jump around and attack each other, and they did this for a while. It was difficult to watch for everyone. Rouge was in the crowd with her baby. This is so difficult to watch, said Rouge. Violence should not be a solution to conflict, said Rouge's baby, peeking out between his hands. You are right. Why do people do this? Why do people do this like this? I hate it, said Rouge to Rouge's baby. Rouge had become a different person since she had the baby. She used to be only sexy, but now Rouge was sexy and matronly. Yes, fuck this evil world, said Rouge's baby. Rouge then revealed her boob to her baby and had him eat from it as baby would do. Rouge's baby thought this was the best part about being a baby because not everyone would get cool boobs like this delivered to them on their doorstep like a milkman. Babies did not have to worry about much anyway, so Rouge's ace boobs made paradise a realty for baby. I have a feeling, said Rouge's baby, you should lie down and relax. So Rouge lied down on her back, and the fight continued to go on. Knuckles and Espio were both bloody and gross looking, like two waiters who were holding messy food and then walked into each other, causing the meals to launch into the air and then fall down on them and ruin the nice clothes they got from the store. They were breathing hard and were tired, but they kept going, jumping and kicking and punching and running. It looked like two people doing a dance, but hitting each other also. Knuckles kicked his feet out at Espio, but Espio jumped up and dodged them and came back down and hit Knuckles in the mouth and knocked him onto the floor/ground. Is this enough yet? Are we done? Shouted Espio to Knuckles. How will this ever end? Knuckles looked up from the ground at Espio standing over him. Knuckles had a Twinkie in his eye as he looked up at Espio and crawled toward him. Espio didn't do anything but watch him and feel dangerous. Come closer, said Knuckles in a whisper voice. So Espio bent down and put his face to Knuckles. Knuckles looked up and down Espio's sweaty purple body and into his eyes and said, I respect you, and then grabbed his face as gentle as a deer and kissed him on the mouth. When Knuckles kissed him, he did it extra hard, sometimes with his eyes shut, and sometimes looking into Espio's deep yellow eyes that looked like a circus of loving men. Their tongues met in the middle of their mouths like two chicken cutlets. Their tongues met in the middle of their mouths like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other. Let me just That's a good one. Let me just rewind.
Oh.
Their tongues met in the middle of their mouths like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other.
That's good.
That's mwah.
Simile.
When Espio was watching fighting videos last night, he was not expecting he was going to have to do kissing too, but he liked it. They went on kissing for a full minute while everyone watched, wondering if they were done fighting or just taking a break to kiss. Finally, the back part of Knuckles' body began to lift off of the ground while his mouth was still making out with Espio. Eventually, the power became so strong that his mouth was removed from Espio, and their spit was like a shiny extension cord that connected an appliance to a wall outlet. Knuckles then began to glow while floating in the air, and the whole place became a little windy. On the side, Tails said to Cream, "Wow, I know what this is. This is a rare moment of science we will never see probably again in a lifetime or ever. It is called a body donation, and it was invented by Einstein, but it's spelled Inestine. It is when someone reaches a moment of such powerful love that they can choose to restart their lives as part of the person they love. Einstein invented this by making his wife love him so much one night during a romance pasta dinner that she became a baby that was like him, but then he killed his wife, the baby, because he thought it was too dangerous to have her live on in the world without testing it in a laboratory first. It is a fact that if it looked like magic, it is not magic, it is science, so deal with it." Knuckles glided on the wind forward through the crowd of people in front of him and into Rouge's mouth, where he disappeared into. It was a good thing Rouge's baby had premonitions and told her to lie down, as then Knuckles did a U-turn in Rouge's sex-filled body and came out of her butt as a newborn baby that looked like Espio. This was all science. End of chapter 10.
Oh, yeah.
We truly are the nomad soul, says Lealexi. Spontaneous.
That's good.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh, God. If I didn't have a fever before.
That's real.
I got one now. Oh, boy.
That's real science.
Oh, shit. Right before Tails and Cream. This is a really good one, too. I should do this one.
Cool.
This is a really good one.
You know what'll fix your earlier mistake? More mistakes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Elmo, get off my fucking keyboard.
Oh, my God. It's like Elmo's fat ass was, like, breaking his game. Oh, my God. What do you guys think? It's science. It's exactly like Omicron. Oh, boy. Yeah, alright, one more. Is this fanfic making you hot and flustered? No, Ursula. I'm sick. Jerk. Oh, boy. Ugh. Bill Nye would be ashamed, Larshus. Oh, man.
Imagine if your hero Bill Nye was watching this right now.
You know, people ask me, they're like, why did you stop doing these? And it wasn't because, like, part of it was just I just got busy with other stuff, but the biggest reason was, like, my voice gets shot after this. Like, I've been doing this for 2 hours straight, yapping, and I am exhausted. So I apologize for stopping. Oh, Pinky, what up, dude? Yeah, these are hard to do. Like, so shockingly hard to do. Oh, God. Oh, whew. Was it when we told JonTron what you were doing and he came? Look, we are never going to talk about that. We're never going to talk about the time that JonTron saw when I read weird, gross sexual fanfics about JonTron. We will never talk about that again. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, boy. All right, I'm gonna do one more chapter because this is probably one of my favorite chapters. It is so funny. This is so good. Wait, what's going on? Wait, what? Hold on, I'm confused. Sorry, I'm just a little confused. Pinky, where was Pinky? What's happening? Okay, alright. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Where can I find more of these readings? Actually, they're gone now. Well, actually, technically, no. I still have them all on my phone, funny enough. I'm glad you're doing these on Twitch now. There were so many issues with Periscope. It's true. That was rough. Periscope was hard, but I didn't know I could do this on Twitch until now, so. So this is one of my favorite chapters. It is called Tails and Cream. I'm going to do it real quick because I feel like shit and I'm exhausted. Pinky says nothing. Continue. Oh boy. You jerk. What do you got going on? Alright. Ahem. We're going to finish it up. This is the last one for the night. So, Sonic High School's Chapter 11, Tails and Cream. That baby is Espio's, said Tails. Tails, being smart, was right. Knuckles had done an Einstein body donation and became Espio and Rouge's baby, but was still Knuckles. Rouge picked the baby up and held him in her other arm because her baby with Knuckles before he became a baby was in her other arm. Now you have two babies to look after, said Tails. Good luck. Sonic was on the other side of the hall and wished that Tails was talking to him, but Tails was still mad at him, so he was not. Rouge grabbed her two babies and had them both eat from her terrific boobs. She smiled and felt like a mother, and Sonic thought. Sonic said what he was thinking and said, Rouge, you should name your babies. It will be hard to tell them apart if you do not. Rouge thought that this thought was good. Rouge went over to Espio, who was sitting on the ground looking bad and tired from fighting Knuckles before he became Espio's baby. Hey, Espio, should we name our baby that looks like you? Said Rouge to Espio. It is still Knuckles according to Tails, so we should keep his name Knuckles, said Espio to Rouge. Okay, said Rouge, and I will name my baby with Knuckles before he became a baby, Knuckles Jr., because I had him with Knuckles before he became a baby, and he looks like Knuckles before he became a baby. Rouge was happy and walked out of the hall and then out of the school like a bat. And then Espio did the same thing, but in a way that was like a chameleon would instead. There is one thing everyone is forgetting, said Sonic. Charmy B is still locked up at Knuckles' house. I will go rescue him. Sonic ran out of the school and to Knuckles' house. Sonic ran into Knuckles' mom on the way to his room in his house. Knuckles' mom, said Sonic. Some things happened, and Knuckles looks different. It will be okay, and you will understand soon enough. Please do not worry. Sonic said this in such a way that Knuckles' mom smiled and kept cooking in the kitchen. Sonic was not just fast, but also very good at relieving people. Sonic also noticed that Knuckles' mom was kinda hot with solid boobs that she had developed for decades. Sonic went upstairs to Knuckles' room, which was painted all red, just like Knuckles before he became a baby. There was a cage in the corner of the room where Charmy B was in it. Sonic unlocked the cage with the key on Knuckles' desk and opened the cage. Come on out, Charmy B, said Sonic. You are rescued. Charmy walked out instead of flying like he always does and said, Thanks, Sonic. I'm going to go home to prepare for my role in the play that is soon. I am the lead role. Sonic forgot about the play because the play was the slur-est thing in the school, but it was going to happen even if no one went to watch it. The next day of school happened, and Tails was in class with Cream. It was a very different science class because Tails was the smartest person in the school, and he only took the hardest classes. Cream was in the class because she wanted to be mentally challenged. We have a test in this class tomorrow, said Tails to Cream. It is going to be hard, and I have to study for it to make sure I get a good grade. Tails always got good grades, but studied anyway. Tails looked at Cream, who was there. Me too, said Cream to Tails. I know. I have an idea. I have an idea. Why don't you come over to my house tonight, and we can study. Studying with you will help me get a better grade. I just know it. This idea was the best thing ever to Tails. Tails secretly had a crush on Cream and wanted to feel the body of his sexy friend always, even though she was Charmy B's girlfriend. Cream was a different kind of sexy that was only really sexy to some people, but Tails was one of them. Okay, said Tails, sounding more excited than he wanted to. I will come to your house tonight. Tails was very smart, but he was not the best at getting with teenage women, so parts of life like this were just a challenge to Tails. It was now this evening.
Tails is like fucking 4 years old.
No, well, It says in the disclaimer,
Oh, so
everyone's
they're all
18 years old, and they're in high school, so apparently not. Tails was very smart, but he was not the best at getting with teenage women, so parts of life like this were a challenge to Tails. It was now this evening, and Tails was getting ready to go to Cream's house. Tails was excited to get closer to Cream, but he was also nervous he might mess it up like a love idiot. He thought about asking Sonic, but then remembered he is pissed at him. Then he thought about asking Espio, but Espio was at the hospital getting all of his wounds fixed from being in a fight with Knuckles before he became a baby. Tails wanted to seem like a sexy man to Cream, so he sprayed his dad's colon on himself, spelled like colon, and put breath wash in his mouth. Tails smelled good and looked good and went to Cream's house by flying. "I'm waiting for Tails," said Cream as she sat on her bed in her room studying without Tails. Tails flew into the window. "Hi, Cream. I'm at your house now," said Tails. Tails sat on her bed sort of next to her, but not too close to promote sex thoughts. "Let's study," said Tails. "Wow, before we study, you smell good, Tails." Cream put her face right up against Tails and smelled hard like the big bad wolf before blowing a house down. Tails laughed all nervously and said, "Do I really? Oh, haha, thanks. I always smell this way. I guess you just notice when you are home." Tails did a little wiggle on her bed and pushed her face and body away because he was nervous. "Please, let's study." Tails and Cream studied for the test for the next hour, and the whole time Tails could only concentrate on one thing, his growing erection. Tails touched it sometimes while they were studying to make sure it stayed put, and Cream could not see it, but it was getting so big it would pop out of place like when the straw in your soda rises up, probably because of the bubbles, and you push it back down, but it just comes back anyway, so you get iced tea instead. Tails was still the most nervous, but he decided that this was his chance. He would not get another chance as good as this if he did not take it now. "Cream, I have to tell you something," screamed Tails to Cream, letting out all of his nervousness so he could be smooth like a movie star. "What is it, Tails? Tell me all about it," said Cream back, looking hot. Tails was not so nervous anymore. Tails said, "Cream, I have lusted after your rabbit genitals since day one. I think you are the hottest woman I have ever been to. I know you are Charmy Bee's girlfriend, but toss him aside and let my penis murder everything inside of you?" Tails took out his penis, and he was so in love that his... Tails... Hold on. Tails took out his penis, and he was so in love that his penis was literally screaming. "Wow," said Cream. "I did not know you felt this way, but I am glad you do because Charmy Bee is totally gay." Cream reached over and grabbed Tails' penis and began to give it a good shake. She loved his boner with her hands and pulled him around the room by his penis like he was a wagon to get him more excited. Tails' penis was so big that it was about to burst like someone stepping on a tube of Colgate toothpaste.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, Tails could feel the semen bubbling up inside his penis like Santa going back up the chimney when he was done. And the presents he had left down in the house were Tails' balls, which were already there, though. Cream was getting hot, too. She did not take off her clothes, but Tails could tell she had an erection. But then, just when things were becoming like one of the porns that Sonic had in his room and his mom let him have, Cream stopped and said, "No, I cannot do this. Not while I am still boyfriend and girlfriend with Charmy. He may be a slur, but we are in a relationship and I need to respect him. I will break up with him tomorrow and then we can do sex."
Oh, that's nice.
Cream collected her things together. "I think I am ready for the test tomorrow. Thanks, Tails." "Aw, man," said Tails. Tails put his scrotum away and was sad about not getting to ejaculate his dick. "Okay, as long as you promise me your sex." "I promise," said Cream, and then Cream kissed Tails on the cheek. Tails thought it was cool and flew back home. End of chapter 11. Wow, that actually was not the one that I thought it was. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Where is that one?
That's the funniest line I've heard so far.
Which one?
You murder everything inside of you?
Murder everything inside of you. What'd you guys think, y'all? Literally scream. Man, it's not good when a girl drags around like a wagon and just leaves it like that. I know, right? Paige, what hath science wrought? It says Excella 101. Have I died, says Alistair Slane? Does it get worse? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just see where...
I still remember the worst part. The one that made you, like, gasp.
Which one?
It's,
Wait, which...
It's the part where...
Don't spoil it.
The part where Sonic goes into Amy's bedroom near the end.
Oh, yeah.
That part is super fucked.
That part is so fucked. It's hysterical. Wait, where's the part where...
I remember it made you really uncomfortable.
Where's the part with Rouge and Cream, though? There's like this really great... What the hell? Oh my god, I forgot about... Oh, Jesus. Well, that's weird. Yeah, everyone has an erection now. An erection? That's weird. Well, that is actually not the one... That's... Oh, is it 4 chapters from now? So, let's see. Is it Responsibilities? Is that in 16? Wait, that's like 5. There's gonna be... Oh, damn.
Look at this.
Oh, look how beautiful he is. Elmo's so beautiful. Rouge and...
You're a huge loser, Elmo.
Where's the... Damn. Well, anyway... Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed the fanfic. Please tell me there's gonna be more of this shit, because I only just got here, and I'm only half chump. God, Jesus Christ. Ha ha. Oh, boy. Yeah. I'm gonna save it for next stream, y'all. 1 second here. Let me just pop this up. There we go. Well, welcome, and thank you for joining me for this edition, the Ruby Weapon Hours Bedtime Stories stream. Like I said, if you want to subscribe, that's cool. If you don't, follow, or just hang out whenever. I usually announce this on my Twitter, which you can follow me at Peach Saliva. Tune in tomorrow for Pat's stream, which is going to be great. I will probably be there. It will be at twitch.tv/angriestpat. It's going to be real good. He's streaming Final Fantasy 15. And Elmo will be here too, and Skelmo, of course. And, yeah. Well, what an adventure we've all gone on together. I don't know how to end this. I forgot how fucked up that was.
Elmo, why are you staring at me?
Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you coming. I did not expect anyone to want to watch this, but I'll be doing more of these. So I will be doing another one very soon. So stay tuned. But anyway.
Use Elmo.
Oh, Elmo. No, no, that's your thing. All right.
It's my thing?
Yeah, that's yours. Hold on 1 second. Guys, say goodnight, Pat, first of all.
Good night, Pat.
Anyway.
Oh, you think I'm going to not do that?
Anyway, as I always say, I know it's cheesy, but I like to say this because I don't believe that goodbyes are good, because sometimes things happen, and you should always say the things you feel. So, I love you, and I'm proud of you. And I hope you're proud of me, because that was rough, and I have a fever. I'm gonna, rip off all of my clothes and put on some PJs and die. So, anyway. Have a great night and or day whenever you watch this, or where you are. I'm babbling. Have a good night, guys.